please, if there was a roof on Trafalgar Square, I would say raise the roof for the men who won the British Grand Prix, brilliant British drivers. Please welcome to the stage John Watson, Johnny Herbert, Damon Hill and David Coulthard. Hello.
How are you?
Watty, come over here. Nice to see you.
Hello.
You four got a bigger cheer than anyone so far this afternoon. You obviously like these guys, yeah? Yeah. Phones are out. This is exactly what Formula One was like in the 80s, right?
Oh, yeah. And better sometimes as well.
Absolutely. What was it like walking up there today?
Just like the 80s.
Was it?
Yeah, and even better, but I know it's fantastic. I mean, to be in the middle of Trafalgar Square, how many tens of thousands of people are here to watch tonight? It's just brilliant.
David, on a day like today, this is a huge, huge celebration for F1, right?
Well, it is indeed, and thank you so much for everyone to come out and show your support for Formula One. It's been, thank you. It's been my life's journey, as it has been the other racers here. And you know, we feel so proud that we have this opportunity to bring Formula One to the heart of London. So we have to acknowledge the great support we've had from the Mayor's Office, Westminster, everyone that's given us that opportunity. And the most important thing is, in between this great music set, we're going to have the soundtrack of Formula One cars, which is music to my ears.
Absolutely, I'm sure. Listen, we haven't just taken over. We have literally conquered London today, I think, F1.
I think so. We've taken over London.
Absolutely.
I wonder whether the crowd know that you're a drummer. Do you want to get on the drummer statement? Give us a little...
I'm a guitarist. Guitarist.
Oh, he's a guitar. Oh, that's
yes.
disappointing. Well, there's a guitar there as well. Would you fancy that?
Can I have a little bit of time to practice?
No. No.
Damon, you're almost 60. How many more years do you need to practice?
Quite a long time, I think. You haven't heard me recently. I will be playing at Silverstone, briefly.
Hold on, you've just turned this into a massive advert for your own gig. That's in the...
a bit later on. But 2017 has been quite an incredible season so far. Twists and turns, controversy and drama, and passionate rivalries. Let's get bang up to it with what's been going on.
The new season, it came with invention, with innovation, with the spark of inspiration. It came with ambitions rekindled, with fingers crossed, a little superstition in the science. All the new in the world of metal, rubber and carbon fibre. Touch wood, it would work. A classic head-to-head rivalry between champions. Pushing them, bringing the best out of them, overheating them.
Vettel literally just came alongside and hit me.
Between constructors,
He cannot be again the same guy.
not just a reawakening of the most venerable, the cardinals in red, but also the unrelenting determination of those that wear the crown, not to lose it, and the resurgence of the charging bull. Here's to the struggle.
I try already, so try yourself.
Proof of how hard it can be. New faces, seeking glory. The competitive spirit of the driver who doesn't like to be told to come second. Testing resolve and perseverance.
What was that?
Never give up.
For the victor, glory awaits.
Yeah, it certainly has been very exciting, and we're only halfway through. Now, to get a sense of what's going on right here and right now, I'm joined by Kimi Räikkönen of Ferrari. Kimi, this is quite exciting, isn't it?
Depends who you ask, but that obviously is something slightly different than we usually do. So obviously, I think it will be good for F1, and that's obviously what we're after.
Now, it's a good year to be in a Ferrari. It's a good year to be a Finn. What makes the Finns so fast?
My side hasn't been so fast.
Yeah, well, you've come second. That's a pretty good result so far.
I don't know. I mean, people always ask, but obviously for the small country, I think in the past and hopefully in the future, we will keep doing well. And I think motorsport is quite popular in Finland, and you know, people learn to drive well there, so it seems to help.
Yeah, you're known as the Iceman. What gets your adrenaline going? Something must get you riled.
a lot of things, but no normal things. Usually, obviously, something to do with some race situations or something. But no, it lasts for some seconds and goes away. So.
Cool as a cucumber. Thank you very much, Kimi.
Now, you all know how Formula One works, right? It's all about precision, it's all about perfection, it's all about getting it right. Well, as Murray Walker said, in Formula One, anything can happen, and it usually does, and that's exactly what Tom Grennan has written about. Please put your hands together for an excellent singer-songwriter from right here in London. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Grennan!
London. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Would you take a bullet? Would you buy the gun? I've fallen to my knees and yes, the war's already won. So please don't take me for no fool. Spend a lifetime in your shoes. Now I'm walking, yes I'm walking through the fire. I'll keep burning on. Well, I'll hold myself together when it all goes wrong. The fire keep on burning on. Well, I'll hold myself together when it all goes wrong. When it all goes wrong. When it all goes wrong, I'll take my time, I'll keep on holding on. And when it all goes wrong, and when it all goes wrong, when it all goes wrong, I'll pull myself together, keep on holding on. Formula One.
We did it! We did it!
Nico hit me.
I'm out! Crashed! I'm going home!
Gloves off, we're finished. You better hand our feet. I'll nurse your battle scars, but you leave my heart to bleed. So please don't take me for no fool. Spend a lifetime in your shoes. Now I'm walking, yes I'm walking through the fire. I'll keep burning on. Well, I'll hold myself together when it all goes wrong. And when it all goes wrong, and when it all goes wrong, I'll take my time, I'll keep on holding on. And when it all goes wrong, and when it all goes wrong, when it all goes wrong, I'll pull myself together, keep on holding on. But as I try to tame my flame, you keep playing the same old game. But remember, oh, now. Through dark nights we burn bright till the sun's here. Till the sun's here. Through dark nights we burn bright till the sun's here. Till the sun's here. Through dark nights we burn bright till the sun's here. Sun's here. When it all goes wrong, and when it all goes wrong, and when it all goes wrong, I'll take my time, I'll keep on holding on. And when it all goes wrong, and when it all goes wrong, when it all goes wrong, I'll pull myself together, keep on holding on. Formula One, I'm Tom Grennan, big up.
What a Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Brennan.
Wonderful. Tom, thank you very much indeed. Right. I'm going to move this microphone out of the way because we need a bit of space because we're now going to have some guests.
Sing then? Are you going to sing?
No, definitely not going to sing.
Sure?
You can sing. You can do that. I can't sing. Right. Shall we meet the men who make Formula One tick? You've just heard a song about a guy who's talking about those disastrous moments in Formula One. Let's meet the men who love it when a plan comes together. They spend all week preparing for a Grand Prix, and they love it when their drivers are on the podium. And at the moment, these are the three teams leading the way in Formula One, from Ferrari, from Mercedes, and from Red Bull. Please put your hands together for Maurizio Arrivabene, Toto Wolff, and Christian Horner. Maurizio, nice to see you. Come and stand with me. How rock and roll is Christian Horner looking these days?
Yes.
Wow. Jerry's influence is rubbing off on you. You look very good. This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great to be in London for an event like this, British Grand Prix week. For everybody to see the cars up close, the drivers to be here, or most of them. So...
that took all of 10 seconds for a little dig there.
At least Toto's here.
Yeah. Toto, thanks for flying the flag for Mercedes.
No, it's fantastic, and hats off to Formula One for putting this event on.
Absolutely. Maurizio, look, you come to the UK where Red Bull and Mercedes are based. We've got our own teams, we've got our own drivers, but when you look around, Ferrari. It's a reminder of the global power of the team that you're in charge of.
That's true, and it's a pleasure to be here and to be nearby them, especially with this event, because I think the beauty of this event is that it's taking the Formula One, and especially for us and for our tifosi, nearby them. So, I mean, in the circuit, at the track, normally they are looking at us like people from another planet. Here we are here, we can see each other in the face, they can feel the beauty of the car, and I think it's fantastic.
Now, there are three different teams on the podium this weekend. Do you think that's the competition that F1 needs?
What was the question?
I said, were you listening to me? Right, there's three different teams on the podium this weekend. Do you think that's the competition that F1 needs?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we enjoyed the run in the last couple of years, but it's not what everybody wants to see. And among the three teams, there is a great rivalry, and we have the best drivers, and them fighting it out on track is the most important.
And we can't stand up here and talk about today without making mention of Lewis, who we would all love to be here today. I mean, I'm assuming that you did your best to try and convince him to come and meet the public that love him, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's great to have you all here, and us bringing the cars into London is great. Lewis feels that he's in such a tough championship fight that he needed the days off after Austria, and
okay.
But you can see him in Silverstone.
Absolutely. Christian, let's talk about this tough championship fight then, because Daniel had a brilliant win a couple of races ago, another podium, plenty of shoeies, plenty of smiles from your team at the moment. The job now is just to try and get that consistency with Max as well, who's had a real struggle with the last few races, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been tough for Max. He's been driving well, but had a lot of issues. But, Daniel, on the other side of the garage, has been doing incredibly well. And he's got his race boots with him today. So if you want to get him to do a shoey, you're going to have to get involved because, I think he could be up for it.
You like the idea of a shoey on stage today? Yeah, they're cheering for you, Rochelle.
Everyone's a fan of a shoey. Really, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, Jake.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that.
Look, finally, Maurizio, we come to Silverstone this weekend. Your driver, Sebastian Vettel, has a 20-point lead in the Drivers' Championship, much to the delight of many of the crowd here. Give us some kind of idea of the atmosphere at Maranello, because, boy, you need to win a title, don't you?
I mean, of course, we always are doing our best in Maranello. The atmosphere, I have to say, it's quite calm. Everybody there really focused on what they have to do, because I mean, it's not yet time to celebrate. We want to be concentrated in what we are doing. Here we are in Trafalgar, square that is celebrating the victory of Admiral Nelson. We are ready to go tomorrow to do the Silverstone battle, and we will see.
Oh, I love it. Fighting talk from Ferrari. Look at them, they look like the coolest boy band going. Please put your hands together for Toto Wolff, Christian Horner, and Maurizio Arrivabene.
Thank you very much. Thank you. They're among the best in the business. They've won Brits, they've won Grammys. Let's hear it for the amazing Bastille!
Rhythm is a dancer, it's a soul's companion. People feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, you can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. You can put some joy upon my face. Oh, sunshine in an empty place. Take me to turn two, and babe, I'll make you stay. Oh, I can ease you of your pain. Feel you give me love again. Round and round we go, each time I hear you say. This is the rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life, oh yeah, the rhythm of my life. Won't you teach me how to love and learn? There'll be nothing left for me to yearn. Think of me and burn, and let me hold your hand. I don't want to face the world in fear. Please think again, I'm on my knees. Sing that song for me, no reason to repent. This is the rhythm of the night. The night, oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life, oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. This is the rhythm of the night. The night, oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life, oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. This is the rhythm of the night. The night, oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life, oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. This is the rhythm of the night. The night, oh yeah.
You know, we've reunited two old teammates. Felipe Massa, Valtteri Bottas, obviously drove together at Williams, and Valtteri got promoted, you'd have to say, to the Mercedes team, which actually meant we got you back out of retirement. So that's great news. What's it like to come back to F1? We had a tearful goodbye in Brazil, but you're here.
Yeah, actually, Nico changed everything, you know, so he decided to stop. Williams asked me to carry on. I love the team. And Valtteri had an amazing opportunity for him as well. He's doing pretty well. Won even the last race, so congratulations. And yeah, I'm so happy to be here as well, to really, you know, to see the fans very close to us. This is what we need.
Do you feel like a proud big brother to Valtteri? You taught him all you know.
Yeah, for sure. We had a great relationship working together. And it's so nice to see when you have like opportunities to to change the team, to fight for the championship. So he had for sure a very successful future in Formula One, and it's nice to see him so competitive like that.
Valtteri, how does it feel? I mean, you've got 2 race wins already. Can I sneak in here? 2 poles, 2 race wins. The world's your oyster. You can go and win this title, can't you?
Yeah, it is amazing. You never know what comes ahead of you in life. And, I think for me and Felipe, it was a bit of a win-win situation. It was a great opportunity for him to come back, which is also nice to see. And, it's for me, it's a great opportunity. Managed to get my first pole and a couple of wins. Just keep going, and I think definitely I will be in the championship fight, so that's how it is.
It's great to see you. Enjoy today. Enjoy the British Grand Prix as well. Let's head down here and see who else we can find. Roman Grosjean. Roman, how are you? Enjoying the sights and delights of London?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's amazing to see Formula One cars going into every city, but London is a special one.
And a great race for you last time out. Are you looking forward to the British Grand Prix, racing again just a week afterwards?
Yeah, it's always exciting to get the back-to-back, and we had a good race last week, so I'm hoping that for kind of a home race as well, the factory is based in Banbury, we get a good result.
Okay, we're going to talk to some other guys on the grid. Danny Kvyat, how are you feeling? You're going to be driving the RB7 today?
Yes, it's got a good noise, V8, so hopefully we will spark a bit the city of London or something like that. So I think it's a great event to put so many people together. It's cool.
Great stuff. Checo, how are you feeling? British Grand Prix up next?
Yeah, I'm feeling really motivated and hoping to arrive into Silverstone, because I believe that it's going to be a great challenge, with this new generation of cars. Going to the high speed is going to be really nice.
And Force India have done so well, limited budgets, but punching above your weight, keep delivering double point finishes. It's an exciting time for the team.
Yeah, the team is enjoying a great momentum, and obviously going here into our home race, they will be really excited.
Okay, good stuff. Good luck today.
Jenson Button and Ross Brawn, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. What was you demanding your name got read out twice? Is that what it was? Come to the front of the stage, guys. How special is this, bringing Formula One to London?
Well, it's absolutely amazing. Look at this. Well, first of all, I think we need to say a big thank you to you guys for making this happen, because having you guys here really makes it for us. Bringing Formula One to London, the F1 Live London is fantastic. And I'm sure most of you here are Formula One fans and are excited about the Grand Prix weekend, this weekend. But I'm guessing we've also got some people here that probably wouldn't make the journey up to Silverstone. So hopefully we're bringing in fans. I saw a lot of kids earlier changing wheels, pretend pit stop practice, which was awesome to see. So also a big thanks to this guy. Not for the World Championship that I won, or we won, but again for making this happen. This is the first time in Formula One history where every single team has been present at an event that isn't a Grand Prix. So I think that is very, very special for us, for London, and for Formula One.
Absolutely. If you wouldn't mind passing the mic to Ross, and let's discuss this actually, because when Liberty came into Formula One, one of the big things you said is we want to give Formula One back to the fans, and it's kind of hard to work out how you're going to do that, but I guess this is the first big demonstration of what your plans are.
Yeah, this is the start of the new regime. So taking it back to people that love Formula One, and this is so encouraging to us to do more when we see the support that events like this create. And we know these guys are the heroes, and we're going to bring them out and show them off a lot more than we have in the past. So it's really motivating to see you all out there, and really great to be here in London.
Brilliant.
Wonderful day.
Jenson Button, super fan down there. Hands up how many people follow JB on social media? Like Instagram, Twitter. Like, your life looks so hard now. You're hanging out in the States, in the sunshine, lying by pools. It's like, how is that after Formula One?
What do you mean?
What I mean is I'm jealous of your life and I would like it because I live in Norwich and you live in America.
Well, I don't really, technically. Might get in trouble for that. But it's...
Correct.
The important thing is I'm here. Look at me, I'm in a race suit. This feels so alien.
Do you miss it? Do you miss the whole racing regularly?
I do miss racing, definitely. You know, racing has been in my blood since I was 8 years old. You know, it's suddenly to have a few months off it's a very strange feeling. I'm very happy, don't get me wrong. I'm very lucky to be in the position I am, to be able to, you know, not really work at the moment. But I am still employed though, so don't feel sorry for me, okay?
Yeah. Now listen, we're not worried about your bank account,
Yes.
are we? That's not a concern.
But to be asked to come back to Monaco and race was very special for me. And it didn't end well, but the weekend itself was really enjoyable. Qualifying ninth, getting into Q3. I hadn't done that all year the previous year, I don't think. So it was enjoyable. And to be here at the British Grand Prix this weekend is very, very special for me. You know, it's always been a race that means a lot to me. You guys have been absolutely amazing since I started in Formula One. Even through tough times, you guys have always been so supportive. So thank you for that.
Okay, right, it's now time to just bring the pace down a little bit, I think, because when you talk about Grand Prix drivers, it's all about heart, it's all about spirit. And I think if one man puts it correctly, that man is Sir John Hurt. Take a look at the screens.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you.
We brake tested.
If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Or being hated, don't give way to hating.
How did we end up behind?
Yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make sulks your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
So as we hear the V8 Formula One engine there pushing in the background, we've got the man that normally leads them all out, Bernd Maylander, here in the safety car. I think it's time for me to jump in, and it's about time we got this show officially on the road. Rochelle, who's going to be doing the commentary for us?
Oh, good man. In his element, isn't he, out there?
Absolutely, he is. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one half of our commentary team, a racing legend in his own right, Martin Brundle.
Hello, old friend. Nice to be reunited. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you very much. So, yeah, good to work with you again, Jay.
Yeah,
how long has
it's
it
been a while.
been? But what a wonderful crowd. Good to see everybody, and the sun is shining. And we've got some Formula One drivers and Formula One cars for you. What more could you want?
You must be so pleased today, though, because like me, when I was involved, and you now, we're constantly banging the drum. Make F1 better, make F1 bigger, take it to the fans, sell your product, be amazing. And it almost feels like for the first time, everyone's been listened to now, and this should be the future of the sport we all love.
Absolutely. You know, I remember doing this back in 2004 in Regent Street, one of the most amazing things I've ever done in a Formula One car. I will never forget, as long as I live, a policeman holding back the crowd and trying to move his boots out of the way so I could get my Formula One car past Liberties back into Regent Street. If you take Formula One cars to the people, they'll come and enjoy them, and the same happens at Goodwood, of course. But the main thing is we have great racing too, and strong characters. So we're having what I think is going to turn out to be a classic Formula One season, one of the best.
Well, it's been great so far. We've had, you know, grumpy multiple world champions. We had the coming together of two of the biggest names, and there was a lot of criticism for Sebastian, maybe understandably on social media. But you know what? Formula One has always thrived on these epic rivalries, and I think we've got to be careful that we don't quell it and quash it too much. You know, I want to see these guys toe-to-toe all season, huh?
Absolutely. You know, that's what it's brutal. It's hard to get to Formula One. It's hard to stay there. And then when these drivers are getting in world championship positions, you know, they move up a gear somehow. They go to a new level, and sometimes it gets very personal. And we've certainly seen that back in Azerbaijan, for example. But we don't want to dilute that. We want some real racing, hard racing, and some true spirit, as long as they get out and shake hands afterwards, which doesn't always happen either.
Martin thinks it's going to be one of the best seasons. It's going to be a special season. Do you agree?
I do indeed, and sorry, Martin, for sneaking up behind you. You know, we've had the pleasure of competing in Grand Prix racing, and we've, you know, I've been following in Martin's foot tracks in the commentary side, and I think this is definitely one of the more exciting seasons that we've had in Formula One. If you just look at the last race in Austria, we had 3 different manufacturers on the podium, and if you look at the fastest laps, they were all within a tenth of each other. I don't think it gets much better than that.
Okay, guys, listen up. What can you hear?
You can hear.
I think it's a Formula One engine. So, gentlemen, if you would like to take up your position, stand by. In 1 minute time, the parade through London begins. Start the countdown now.
10, position 1.
Okay.
Yep, looks loud and clear for us.
Very good.
Very good, thanks for that. Yep. 10 now, please. G10 now.
Radio check.
1, 2, loud, clear. And cool the car.
Remember white line.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, okay, good. Loud and good. 30 seconds max.
And radio check turn 8 and
HPP 10, position 1. 10, position 1. So the changes we've done now, downshift test. Radio check. The radio transmitter. 10 seconds. Target 50 Ks and then round to the grid, please. 5. Okay, look like we're in a good place.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Trafalgar Square. DC, we're working together again.
Oh, it feels like we never separated, Martin. It's fantastic.
So we're going to see...
He's got wonderful cologne.
We are going to see quite an unusual mix of Formula One cars this evening. Some are going to sound somewhat better than others, completely different concepts over the decade. And in fact, the first one we see there warming up with René Arnoux at the wheel, the 1977 Renault RS01, the first turbocharged car in Formula One. Did you ever drive one of these, David?
No, I'm not quite as old as that, but incredible how, this is what I think is so special about Formula One. Innovation that goes to the racetrack finds its way onto the cars that we have today. You know, we take for granted the turbocharged cars we can drive on the road, but this was groundbreaking technology at the time. It had much more power than the normally aspirated cars that they were competing against, but of course, as they were proving the technology, reliability was somewhat difficult. René Arnoux there, I was under the impression we were going to turn right out of the pit lane. Is that common for him that he may decide to turn left?
Well, I must say, I raced against René Arnoux. He was in Formula One until 1989. We didn't get on very well because we kept getting in each other's way, and he would spoil one of my qualifying laps, so I'd pay him back, because we didn't have stewards' decisions back then. It was just all sorted out on the racetrack, but he was a tough racer. These turbocharged cars, you had to put your foot on the throttle a good second before you needed any power. You had to anticipate them. Sadly, this was called the yellow teapot in the end, because it used to steam and smoke quite a lot.
Well, I can confirm that he did decide to go the wrong way around this racetrack. So, well, you know, he apparently in his retirement makes parts for clocks, so maybe he prefers to go clockwise than anti-clockwise.
Well, he's used to being on the other side of the road, of course, being French, so I'm sure it felt absolutely natural for him. But what a beautiful looking car.
Wonderful looking car, and fantastic to see the fans of Formula One lining Whitehall here. An absolute first to have all of these different teams and cars represented. So as he heads into the pit, well, didn't smoke this time, and that was nice and safe.
We saw that car running around in Monaco earlier on in the year. 149 starts for René Arnoux, 7 wins and 22 podiums. He was a handy driver, of course, and And eventually, Renault got it right with their turbocharged engines. But now then, we've got an altogether different offering. It's Stoffel van Dorn, a 25-year-old who's had 9 starts in Formula 1, the 2015 GP2 champion, of course. Scored a point in his debut Grand Prix in Bahrain last year, did Stoffel. And he is in the beautiful McLaren MP46 from 1991. A Honda V12 with a mere 700 horsepower.
Well, this takes me down memory lane because I won an award in 1991 for being an up-and-coming young driver, and my prize was to drive this very car at Silverstone in 1992. So my first experience was to drive Ayrton Senna's World Championship winning V12, but apparently Honda only made the V12 to prove to Ferrari that they also could have a winning 12-cylinder engine. Previously, they, of course, running with a V10.
It must have scared the life out of you, mustn't it, as a young driver?
It did. I remember calling my father before, and he said, "Son, enjoy it, and please don't crash."
So this car, a manual gearbox, of course. The drivers had to actually shift the cogs themselves. 8 wins and 10 pole positions. Gerhard Berger also drove it that year with the mighty Ayrton Senna. And, well, they've got enough steering lot to get around. They're not London taxis, these cars, with such wide front tyres on them. They're really not easy to do a tight turn with at all, but they're just about getting away with it out there.
Yeah, I think this is a respectful display here from Stoffel. A lot of history in this car. A little bit of sliding the rear there just to help with the steering lock. And as he brings that back to the pits, well, you don't have to have been watching the television at that time to have a sense of occasion. And that's a truly special moment, having the opportunity to drive that Ayrton Senna World Championship car.
And how glorious does that V12 sound? And a pure car, a really classic colour scheme, of course. And, well, wouldn't it be nice if McLaren were up the front and challenging for championships these days? Let's hope they can return. And now then, we've got Pascal Wehrlein in the Sauber. He's just 22 years old. He started 28 Grand Prix. Best result of 8th and 6th World Championship points. German with a Mauritian mother, I believe, had an injury. I think you were there when Pascal was injured in the Race of Champions, David.
Yeah, he had an unfortunate and surprising incident where he came together with Felipe Massa in a race there. We have a competition in a stadium, and he partially rolled the car and had some compression on his lower back. So he missed the first race due to that injury. Too much pain in that injury. But, you know, I think it's fantastic that Sauber have recognised this event by putting Hello London on the side of that Sauber car, and Pascal getting to grips with the V8.
Well, Formula One is very happy to be in the centre of London, and congratulations to you and your team, David, for putting this amazing event together, because it really does look spectacular out there. This is the Sauber C32 from 2013 with the Ferrari V8 engine, as you pointed out, and it had a bit of curves, bit of electricity, right? I think that was intentional, don't you think? I think that was. I think he meant to do that.
That was what you call a controlled turn, completely under control at all times, and just adding a little bit of excitement to the crowd.
I think he couldn't be sure which way he wanted to go there, but driven in its day back in 2013 by Nico Hülkenberg and Esteban Gutierrez. It scored 57 points in that championship season, and I'm sure it had a few spins along the way as well. But Pascal, of course, is a young Mercedes driver, so he will be eyeing up a works Mercedes drive, he hopes, at some point in the future. But there he is in the Sauber. And he's taken it somewhat more steady since that little moment.
Yeah, heading to the pit lane. He's decided that is two exploratory laps. There will be further running, of course, at the end of all of the single car runs, but nice touch there with the Union Jack being waved, and then look at that brilliant graphic there.
Some nice slow motion action, and of course these drivers all out at the British Grand Prix at Silverstone this weekend. And some more shots there of the Sauber C32. And a bit of a double donut, I think we must be calling that. So next up, we've got Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso, young Spaniard who I think is destined for great things in Formula One, just 22 years old. 49 races on the board in Formula One. Best finish of 6th in a Grand Prix. Spanish, of course. His dad is, he said, don't call me Carlos Jr., please. And then my dad's Carlos Sr. He is a World Rally champion and a great man, a great sportsman. And as I say, I think this young man's going far, DC.
Well, you've been consistent on that. He's certainly made his intentions very clear, been very vocal recently that he wants to move on from this great feeder team, Toro Rosso, owned by the parent company, of course, Red Bull, and has brought us some fantastic young drivers, Sebastian Vettel, of course, and Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo as examples of that. Toro, and for Carlos, he really wants the chance to move on and get a car which may give him the opportunity to win. And just exploring again another control turn there, beautifully managing to do that without too much fanfare.
He was the 2014 Renault 3.5 champ, 2011 Renault 2 litre champ, so got a couple of championships on his way up to Formula One. Getting a bit frustrated, it must be said. He feels, you know, obviously Max Verstappen got moved up to the Red Bull team and left him behind. And they've taken up his option for next year, and he's like, I want to win races. I want to win the World Championship. So despite only being 22 years of age, he wants to be moving on, but he's giving it some beans now in the Toro Rosso. Doesn't this sound glorious?
Yeah, it's, well, opinion is divided about exactly where we should be with Formula One in the future. Certainly the soundtrack from these normally aspirated multi-cylinder engines in comparison to the modern hybrids. There's obviously a lot more noise, and beautiful control turn there as he makes his way back to the pit lane. But do you have a preference on the noise?
I think it's fairly easy, isn't it, really? Yeah, the V12s, V10s did it for me. The V8s I didn't like at the time. I thought they were a little bit flat to drive, like they wouldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding, but I'd have them back in a heartbeat now. But I must say, having driven the latest hybrids, they are impressive pieces of kit. You've had a go as well.
Yeah, the torque that you get from the electrical energy, it gives you a seamless acceleration. And this is a hybrid Formula One car, and the Williams 2004. This actually, 2014, excuse me. This was a pole position setting car in Austria of that year. So Williams in that season had particularly good pace, and it was great to see on the images from the pit lane, Claire Williams, deputy team principal of Williams, enjoying the event. She's pregnant, of course, and I wonder if she's going to have another little racing driver, male or female.
Just 18 years old, Lance Stroll, finished third in Azerbaijan, just lost second place on the line to Valtteri Bottas. What were you doing at 18, DC? Were you ready for F1?
Absolutely not. I think it's you know, a testament to the sort of programs, the junior programs that the drivers have today, which sees them more than prepared for Formula One. And look at that fantastic helicopter shot above London. And I think the access that we've been given to be able to have Whitehall closed down, to have Trafalgar Square taken over, and to have that helicopter up in the air, and as he tries to very gingerly find his way around.
I think he didn't want to give it a bootful, so he's playing by the rules there. It's the Williams FW36, the Mercedes hybrid engine in that, of course. It's the car from 2014. 9 podiums, 1 pole position, 320 World Championship points. This car scored with Felipe Massa and Valtteri Bottas at the wheel that year, and it moved Williams right back into contention towards the front of the grid. Lance, 2014 Italian F4 champion, 2015 Toyota Series champion, 2016 F3 Euro champion. He's done a lot in his 18 years, hasn't he? But certainly, you know, came into F1, looked like he was a bit out of his depth, learned quickly, moved on, and I have to say was one of the most impressive drivers in Azerbaijan the whole event, and then ended up driver of the day.
Yeah, it was a great performance, and certainly a lot better than his ability to turn the car in a confined space.
Yeah, I hope he knows where reverse is again on this occasion. So, yeah, reverse gears on Formula One cars, hopeless little things, because you're not expected to use them too often. They're there for the regulations more than anything else. That's a very appropriate sign there, isn't it, really? Go on, Lance, give it some beans. And let's light up those rear tyres. But probably the first time he's driven through London in a Formula One car, I would guess.
Yeah, I think that is definitely the case, as he's going to head back into the pits. But, well, he certainly showed full respect to the circuit. Little wave of the hand there, acknowledging the great crowd and the fans of Formula One. There's a beautiful Ferrari about to be started.
Ferrari then, with Sebastian Vettel at the wheel, has fired up. We've got some Sebastian Vettel fans this side of the track, that's for sure. And it's the 2015 Ferrari SF15T, a car, I've driven this exact car actually, around Fiorano, and that was a privilege and a half. Oh, just beautiful. The Ferrari test track on a sunny day, in this car, and green lights are on. We don't have green lights in Formula One anymore, of course. We just wait because everybody realized that drivers were waiting for the red lights to begin to extinguish. They didn't pay any attention to the green light. So typical Formula One, we did away with the green light. Nothing, we don't carry any baggage in F1 if we can get away with it. So it's still got the tyre blankets on. Are we going to go? Is the 30-year-old, the man who's made up 187 starts, some air plugs needed there by the looks of it. Great to see some young fans out in the streets. And 45 wins, 93 podiums, 2,279 World Championship points, 47 pole positions. Can he drive round Trafalgar Square?
Well, my money says he certainly can. And, well, there's something special about a Ferrari taking to a road or a track, and look at him go. Fantastic acceleration as he heads down to the roundabout here, just behind our commentary booth.
Yeah, there he goes. What a wonderful sight. Look at that shot. Tremendous turnout here this evening. People getting to find out about the event, and pretty much all of the grid here, and pretty much all of the cars and teams too. It's a spectacular opening. And look at those rear tyres lighting up. You can tell that Sebastian Vettel doesn't pay for Ferrari's tyres as he spreads them around the London roads and heads once again down to Trafalgar Square. Go on, Seb.
Loving
see if you
the
can
flowers.
drift it all the way around there.
Can you see the flower pots there, Martin? Do you recognise any of that?
Have you been stuck in an Uber there or something?
Indeed. Well, Sebastian, that was a very nice control turn at the end of that particular run. He definitely wins the award for turning in comparison to Lance.
He's getting the hang of it. Yeah, he's definitely getting the hang of it. This car got one pole position and 3 wins, 16 podiums in 2015. Second in the Constructors' title. And of course, it's just a 1600cc, 1.6 litre engine in those cars, but well over 900 horsepower with the battery pack as well. I think he's settled in for the evening, David.
He's having great fun, isn't he? He's really putting on a great show for those who are lining Whitehall. And you know, Seb, he may not be active on social media, he may not be an Instagram personally, but he does recognise the fans. And again, another beautiful controlled turn there, and well, 10 out of 10.
That's not easy to do in a hybrid Formula One car at all, it must be said. So I think that's set the bar for the drivers who are to come along this evening, and let's just have a replay of that. A nice bit of slow-mo. How to donut a 900 horsepower Ferrari in a very confined space without getting into trouble. I wonder if anybody will actually hit that lamppost and keep left sign when they go right. And away he goes. Look at that, what a shot. The car's just gently going backwards, yet the rear wheels are doing 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, fantastic. Just dabbing the brake to do the perfect control turn.
And that went down well. That went down very, very well. And I think Natalie has found somebody to have a chat with.
In the two-seater, how was that?
Oh, it was great to be in front of the British crowd. So close. I've been having a luxury in the past to win in a British Grand Prix, so coming back so after so many years, be in front of them. But all the thanks, of course, goes to organizers, to London City, that way they are able to do something so unique middle of the London. So I enjoyed so much, and especially also because I'm here to giving the people the message to join the pact and never drink and drive. So campaign what we do in same time with the new stars of Formula One, and it's just a great what we can do together.
It certainly is a very important pact to be part of. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If we go over here, we can talk to a very strong role model in Formula One. Claire Williams, how are you?
I'm really well, thanks. How are you?
The bump is getting bigger. It's been kicking.
Yeah, the bump has been kicking ever since the cars have gone out. So, yeah, it's definitely a Williams.
It's those V10s really fire everyone up, don't they? Just to tell us why Williams have got behind this event and why it's so important to Great Britain and motorsport in this country.
This is just brilliant. I've been here all afternoon, and just to see all the activity going on in the square, and then to come and have all the drivers here, just to have like pretty much every F1 driver with all our cars, it's just fantastic. And to bring it to London, where 8 out of the 10 teams are based in the UK, so this feels like it's just such a special event ahead of the Grand Prix this weekend.
Now, last time out, both your drivers made 8 places up each, because I spoke to them after qualifying and they were both pretty miserable because quali didn't go well, but then they both finished in the points. This was a great race.
It was a great race for us, and one we didn't really expect after having had quite a difficult weekend. It was just a total anomaly, really. We didn't understand what the issues were, and then during the race, obviously the guys made a great start. They managed to benefit from some drivers going off, but hey, we were still in it and we got our points, which is fantastic.
And last night was a very special occasion for you and the Williams family. Just tell us about it.
Yeah, so we launched the Williams film documentary last night, which is the real story behind Williams. It's not a chronological tale of our team. It's the real human, aspirational story behind Williams and my parents' role in it. And, it was a really proud moment for me and just a really nice evening.
Great stuff. Thanks very much, Claire. Right, let's go back to Martin and DC.
Thanks, Pinky. DC, we were both teammates of Mika Hakkinen, a man who doesn't use 2 words when one will do, but what a fast driver he was.
Yeah, incredible speed, very consistent, and he won his World Championships against the great Michael Schumacher, and we know how good he was.
So who wants to see Daniel Ricciardo? Anybody out there ready for Daniel Ricciardo? The smiling Aussie, he's already giving it plenty as he appeared to reverse out of the carriage there almost. So the man with the shoey, and I can tell you, I don't like the taste of warm, sweaty champagne. You dubbed it in Azerbaijan, you didn't drink the shoey, DC.
Well, I felt, with Lance getting his first podium, it was the opportunity to allow him to experience that. But listen to the V8 engine, wow, that noise is music to my ears.
That's going to be setting car alarms off everywhere in the city, I'd imagine. 28 years old, Daniel Ricciardo, the flip-top smile, always a good man to meet up with in the paddock, on the podium, anywhere. What you see is what you get with this great Aussie driver. Just the 2, let's go into a 3rd. Can we do 4? Next time around, maybe. So this is the Red Bull RB7, 2011, 2.4 litre V8 Renault, revving to 18,000 revs. Check the rev counter on your road car next time you get in it, and imagine 18,000 of them. So 12 wins, 27 podiums, 18 pole positions. This is one successful racing car.
It was a fantastic car, it was a fantastic era for Formula One, and Daniel there really exploiting all of the traction that the Grand Prix car can deliver and putting on a great show, it has to be said, for those that are lining. And it's another opportunity to do a little controlled turn. Yes, beautifully, right in the middle of the out area there.
Well,
is that 3? Is he going for a 4th?
When you've got limited steering lock, you have to use that particular style of turning, don't you think?
Oh, I do. Yeah, fantastically under control.
I was going to wipe the rear wing out there, but he got it absolutely. Now, you've done many a show in this car around the world, haven't you, David?
I have, and it's always great to be able to take a car into the city and to the race fans, and I think you know, that was, we can agree, I think that's been the best run so far. Beautiful driving.
We certainly enjoyed it, and we'll pretend we didn't like the 2.4 litre V8 in that, shall we? And so that was a World Championship car for both driver and team, was the RB7 in 2011.
That was a brave entry, wasn't it? That was straight out of the pit lane into a controlled turn, and off you go. So there's a man who's confident in his own capabilities.
Yeah, that almost deserves scores like in ice skating or something like that, because I think it was a grand entrance. And as you say, comfortably on pole position at the moment is the young Aussie.
You know what's been really great, Martin, is we just see some fantastic slow-mos from the heli shot. To see the camaraderie amongst the drivers. You know, they've been sharing a green room, getting changed together, getting ready to come out and celebrate this opportunity, taking pictures of the cars on the track. We don't see that at a Grand Prix, do we?
We don't, but it's only Wednesday, remember. Let's see how they are on Thursday evening. So next up then, Valtteri Bottas, the man who won last Sunday at the Austrian Grand Prix, 27 years old, a couple of wins under his belt, and he's sneaking right up in the World Championship contention, isn't he?
Fantastic drive, fantastic driver, and you can see him growing in confidence, quietly working away in Mercedes under a one-year contract, so the uncertainty of knowing whether they have a second year with them, but with performances like we saw in Austria, I don't think we'll doubt that he'll be re-signed.
Oh, that's going to be very close. Oh, I thought he was going into a donut there. I'm pleased he didn't. So 16 wins this Mercedes W06, 32 podiums, and 18 pole positions, 700 World Championship points in one. How good this car was, and what a pleasure it is to see it in the centre of London and working.
I think he did do a little controlled turn just in front of the pit lane, and you know, with some fantastic camera shots from the cockpit there, it makes it look so much faster. When you can see, and here he's just stopping to acknowledge the crowd. He's recognised a fan or a friend in there, Bob, showing how to make the perfect start, which he did, of course, in Austria.
Absolutely. Yes, it was so perfect, people questioned it, but I think he got lucky on that one, frankly. It was a brilliant start. But he's going to have to go the other way around now. Sure, he's in control.
He's having a spinning time, isn't he?
But then you end up in a cloud of your own acrid Pirelli smoke, don't you?
Yeah, but this man has skills. He got it under control and entered safely back into his pit box.
It's like they can't work out where the garage is when they get down there. They just keep turning around, having a look at it. So now we've got Jenson Button and Naomi Campbell in the two-seater, the F1 Experience two-seater, and Natalie is standing by down there.
Okay, so I'm down here in amongst the fans. What have you enjoyed today? That was a bit of fun, seeing some donuts, wasn't it?
Just the whole thing, it's been incredible. And actually seeing all the drivers stood up and watching it and seeing how engaged they were, they loved it. They were so excited as us, so that was fantastic to see.
Do you have a favourite driver?
Vettel.
Yeah.
He's my hero. So much better than Hamilton.
That's going to get a bad reaction around here. Who's your favourite driver?
Say, mine is Vettel as well.
Listen, he's within touching distance, isn't he?
Amazing.
It's been good fun, hasn't it? And a highlight for you so far?
Ricardo just now, incredible, just brilliant, absolutely great.
Do you regret in a way that the engines have changed? Because they're the old engines, make the old ribs rattle, don't they?
Yeah, no, they don't sound the same at all. It's, yeah, the older ones sounded much better for sure.
And what about the British Grand Prix this weekend? Who's going to win it?
I think Hamilton will. Hamilton will win it.
And the championship itself?
Vettel. Yeah, Vettel. Mercedes can't decide who's going to be their number one. Vettel.
What about you? Who's your favourite driver?
Probably Hamilton, just because British.
Absolutely. Now, is he going to win the race this weekend?
Hopefully, but it could go either way, him or Vettel.
Good stuff. Okay, a car's about to come back up on track.
So what's happening here in the very capable hands of Jenson Button? He said it's as a two-seater, he's a bit tight in there. The steering wheel's in his chest.
Well, Naomi Campbell cuddled up behind him. That's not something that happens every day.
So JB taking it very cautiously. What they're doing is bringing the British Grand Prix trophy up to the stage here in the F1 two-seater. And there it is, and a certain Mr. Damon Hill. How did they get that in there? It's the real thing as well. I thought it might be like a
that has a lot of value. No. And you know, all fair play to Damon for really joining the spirit of this celebration. Look at him holding that trophy like he did back in the day. He's very proud.
Got the eye cam there.
I'm going to have to work on my eyelashes, I think. That was a beautiful scene. And then there, JB going for a half spin.
Oh well, he stalled it out. And anybody out there can give that car a push for us. And JB there, he's getting a bit rusty in his old age.
Well, in many ways, while Jenson Button clears his car, this is the perfect moment, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the stage not only Damon Hill, but the British Grand Prix Winners' Trophy. We thought we wouldn't overplay it, you know?
Yeah.
Play it down.
Perfectly done.
How incredible has it been watching those cars out there, both the classic cars from the 70s that Jolyon was driving, the modern cars as well, and the skill of the drivers keeping them on the tarmac?
Yeah, a little bit nerve-wracking, isn't it, when you're watching them going around, but these guys are the best drivers in the world, so nothing to fear. And what a brilliant sound, some of those cars, the different noises. It's a great display. It's been a brilliant day, I think.
And David, who do you think is going to be lifting that trophy there on Sunday?
Well, there's one person who's not... Oh, can you hear me? There's one person who's not here that hasn't made an appearance, but I think that person might well be a potential holder of the trophy. And I think if we all close our eyes and say, we believe, I think it just might happen that Lewis Hamilton will win the British Grand Prix.
That's rather...
What about that?
A popular choice, I'm sure.
They're happy about that.
Damon, thank you very much for bringing the trophy up. Let's have a quick word with our commentary team while we take a look at the replays of the cars out on track and things. You've commentated since you retired in Formula One in the late 90s on lots of huge moments in the sport. Nothing ever quite like that, though.
No, to see Formula One cars donutting on a summer's evening around Monaco. None of them have read the script as to which way to turn and where to do the donuts. They're all like, we've got an 8-car parade coming up, I believe, next. That's going to be horrific. I hope they all follow each other and go the same way around Trafalgar Square. Really pleased. It's a fabulous evening.
And I suppose one of the things that you do when you're an amazing driver is you make it look easy. Those guys have made it look easy, but you've done plenty of these show car runs around the world. How hard is it to control a Formula One car of that kind of power in a donut that close to crowds?
Well, of course, it is a little bit more tricky than you would be the case in a full open road course. But, you know, safety was paramount here. They were all well briefed. Some were a little bit more enthusiastic than others, but I think we've got some great images. And, you know, a heli shot looking down on a Grand Prix car with Trafalgar Square and Nelson's Column and all of the great iconic images of London. For me, I feel emotional. And, you know, the only way it could maybe be better would be if we were up there in that super VIP area in the National Gallery sipping champagne.
Do you need a cuddle? Yeah, come on. Hug it out. Hug out the emotion. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Let's go back to the middle. So, Rosh, look, those guys have raced in Formula One. I've had the pleasure to host it.
Yes.
What's it like for you, seeing those cars today?
For me, it's just super impressive. You know, I'm not like you. I don't know everything all Formula One, but I'm here to enjoy the day, and what a fantastic day it's been, right? And we're not finished. We're not finished yet.
Absolutely we're not, because in a moment we're going to have the 8-car parade, as David mentioned, all the cars hopefully behaving and driving alongside each other, not messing around too much. But I think for Formula One, for the guys that have put this event on, I think a round of applause for the Mayor of London, for all the people that have organised this, the teams, the drivers, everyone that's made F1 Live come together in London today, because trust me, you have seen something quite remarkable. Absolutely. And as Rochelle says, it's not over yet, gentlemen, it's time for the parade.
It is indeed. And it's all the cars you've seen so far running for a second time. And we have Seb Vettel out there, I believe, Kimi Räikkönen, Max Verstappen, and Lance Stroll, Daniel Kvyat, Marcus Ericsson. Maybe Stoffel van Dorn again. Fernando wasn't sure whether he was going to drive or not. I think not. He said he wanted a deck chair. He'd rather sit in a deck chair and watch the proceedings for some reason. So we'll see if we see Fernando out there. And then, of course, Jolyon Palmer is going to be in the 1977 Renault.
Well, as you were reading that, Martin, I was getting concerned that Naomi was permanently stuck to Jensen there. She was pretty up close and personal, but I did see some air come between them. So, but I think that would have been a special experience for her to feel the horsepower of a Grand Prix car with a former Grand Prix world champion.
She'll be scolding him for stalling the engine mid-donut, as you do.
Well, you don't want to cross now.
We've all done it. We've all done it. Tried to show off to a pretty girl and make yourself look a fool.
Well, I don't remember.
Are you sure? There we go. So away comes the Mercedes then, rather rapidly.
Oh, his starts have been incredible, haven't they?
They have been incredible. And once again, he's out really early. He's getting away. It's the new technique in Formula One. So, Valtteri then in the Mercedes-Benz, expecting Kimi to be in the Ferrari, which of course it is. We've got Max Verstappen, the teenage sensation, the young Dutchman, the man who can already fill grandstands all around the world in his teens. Is he having a miserable season of what? 5 retirements in the last 7 races for Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. 1 contact in Spain and some gremlins with the car. And this is going to get properly noisy and lots of energy. So 8 cars out there. You're looking at something around 6,000 horsepower, I quickly guesstimate, around up Whitehall and around Trafalgar Square.
Well, you're the brains of this organisation, so I'm not going to question that, so I'll go with 6,000.
It sounds about right. So there goes the Ferrari. Oh man, I wish I'd have driven for Ferrari in Formula 1. I've driven 3 or 4 of them since for television, but something about the scarlet colour of the Ferrari and everything Ferrari stands for. And there's Valtteri practicing his getaway for Silverstone at the weekend. I think that was his start for the British Grand Prix, actually.
You've got to get the practice when you can.
You have indeed. Marcus Ericsson's in the Sauber, and I think it'll be Stoffel. We haven't seen the McLaren MP46. As I say, all the cars you've seen in Run 1 just coming out as a full parade. Wish you were out there, DC?
You know, I enjoyed my time in Formula 1. It was a great period, but this is the next generation's time, and it's a privilege to be able to know that a sport that we love, that we put so much of our life, our heart and soul into, to have the chance for it to be celebrated in a great city like London. It's just a fantastic
There we go. Jolyon Palmer then joins the track for the first time in the 1977 Renault, and just to remind you about that car, the RS01, the first turbocharged Formula 1 car there ever was. And they laughed at Renault in the beginning, and Renault had the last laugh some years later.
Well, the streets are alive with the sound of Formula 1 music. And then it went silent.
How do you feel, David? Because you put an awful lot of work with Guy Horner and Velocity into making this event happen, and along with Formula 1 management.
Well, you know, I think it's a great day to see that there's a real vision to bring Formula 1 closer to the fans, to increase the fan experience, and this is the first of delivering, and having delivered very quickly in the new ownership, bringing it. And I don't think you can say you can get much closer than that to a Formula 1 car. Not even in Monte Carlo can you get that close to an active Grand Prix car.
No, it is a bit like the hairpin in Monte Carlo, actually. They're all queuing up, waiting their turn to show off, basically. And burn up some Formula 1 rubber as they head around the track. Quite an eclectic mix of cars, actually, from the latest hybrids to the earliest turbos 40 years ago. and the Toro Rosso there. Well, Daniel Kvyat at the wheel, the young Russian. And he can be very exciting. He gets a bit too exciting sometimes, doesn't he? He has had a bit of contact, not least last weekend when he wrote Fernando Alonso off, and of course the famous one up against Seb Vettel in Russia twice last year. But he's a very quick little driver on his day as well.
Yeah, he is, and you know, a little bit unfortunate maybe at the start of that Grand Prix, error of judgment. When you think about it, when you highlight the fact he's rear-ended two of the greatest and most successful drivers in current Formula One, and Fernando Alonso and Sebastian
You're suggesting
Vettel.
they were a bit slow on the day?
Well, no, I wasn't going to say that, but you can see Valtteri there, those nice blue eyes. He's decided to park the car.
23 years old, Kvyat, and 66 Formula One races under his belt. I thought I saw a yellow flag. There is a yellow flag waving there for a stalled car, probably an overheated car.
Yeah, that's Valtteri who's decided to park it. And we've got a Toro Rosso that's run out of room, so he's going to need a little push back.
You need to know that Formula One cars have no fans on them at all. They only get cooled by passing through the air, so they really don't like putting a lot of power out, spinning wheels, and no air going through the car. And that is when they quickly overheat and decide they want to play no further part in proceedings. They are designed to do 200 miles an hour at Silverstone, 210, 220 at some circuits. That's where they feel right, where they're best designed for, and not trundling down Whitehall. There's Valtteri then waving to the crowd, and another mild wheel spin, quickly followed by a solid donut, and heading off towards the pits. Jolyon Palmer waving to the crowd, getting out of that iconic Renault.
There was a fantastic image at one point when we could see down Whitehall, we could see Big Ben in the background.
Good lineup, good turnout. It's nice, the drivers, they've got a busy weekend ahead of them. Seriously busy weekend, but they wanted to come and share some of the thrills of Formula One with the fans. Good to see so many of you here, and I hope you enjoyed those cars around the track and the drivers having fun in them as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Coulthard and Martin Brundle. Thank you, guys. Knowing what petrolheads the two of you are, I know that was a real pleasure for you to commentate over that today. And trust me, this sort of stuff just doesn't happen. Those cars all together on a street like this, on a day like this, it's just incredible.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, guys.
They're quite good. They're actually quite good, aren't they?
I mean, they're actually okay. They're not bad
make a career out of this.
They're not bad to look at, too. Natalie, back over to you.
Yes, I'm here with Daniel Ricciardo, who's a bit of a naughty boy. I'm pretty sure you were told not to do donuts.
I didn't do donuts.
Oh.
I just did control slides. That's the word.
It actually got the biggest cheer of the day. Was it good fun?
It was. You know, they've come out here to see a show, so if I gave him a big cheer, then job done.
You gave them a mouthful of soot as well. Tell me what it was like driving the RB7. How different is it from today's car?
The main difference is the engine. You know, that's got the V8 in it, so it's got that real scream. Besides that, obviously it's not a racetrack, so we don't really know how it handles or whatever, but it's more just the sound.
Now, what about you? You've got a good run of form at the moment, 5 and 5. Are you going to make it 6 and 6 in Britain?
That's a plan. Yeah, 6 and 6, and then as long as I can keep it going.
So what is this car capable of? I mean, obviously the title race is perhaps a bit out of your hands, a bit out of your touch, but next year, can you be competing for the title?
I hope so, but I mean, it seems so early to already talk about next year, but yeah, more podiums and hopefully build on that.
And Max has had a bit of a tricky run of late. I guess it's pretty hard when you've got such a divided garage. You know, one side having such bad luck and you doing so well. What do you talk about afterwards? Are you still good mates?
Yeah, I mean, for the team, obviously it puts them in sometimes an awkward position because obviously I'm stoked with my race and then he's, you know, disappointed. So it's like they got to control both of our kind of emotions. But yeah, you know, from my point of view, I've obviously had a good run. All I can do is try and maximise that, and I'm sure Max will get his turn as well. So it comes in cycles, but for sure he needs a good race soon for himself.
And how do you feel about Silverstone? Because it's a fast circuit, isn't it? Bit faster than Whitehall.
A little bit, just a little bit. I love it. It's always been one of my favourites. High speed, and I think with this year's cars, it's going to be awesome. So hanging out to get there.
Nice. We're all going to walk to the stage now,
Yeah.
but I believe it's your favourite girl band up next.
No, you're mistaken. It's actually Max Verstappen's favourite girl band, Little Mix.
My turn. I make it so easy to take boom like Gasolini. Call me Lamborghini, know just what I'm worth. 0 to 100, body make him stutter. Step by inch and push the button. I'm gonna be coming first. Yeah, I'm a machine when I do it. I'll be catching fire, gasoline when I do it. Just take it back and back it down south. Little bit of I'm gonna take it lying down, baby. You're the man. I got the power. You make rain. I'll make it shine while you said no. I'm the one who's in control. I let you come take the wheel, long as you don't forget. In the arms of an animal, got you thinking that I'm innocent. But wait till I get you home. If you don't, baby, you should know I'm the one who's in control. Motorbike, 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 bike, 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 bike. You're the man. I got the power. You make rain. I'll make it shine while you should know. lessons.
No more, no more. Hey, put your eyes wide shut. No more, no more.
Trying, nothing's working. I still wanna know if you're alone. I keep trying to put this behind me. I still wanna know who's taking you home. For tonight, I'm gonna get my mind up. It don't care that someone's not here. Hands all over my body. Stay out all night, go where the music's loud, so I don't have to think about it. I'm begging, please don't play no more sad songs, no more sad songs, no more sad songs. I'm begging, please don't play no more sad songs, no more sad songs, no more sad songs. I'm begging, please don't play sad songs. Dancing with danger, talking with strangers. Don't care where I go, just can't be alone. They'll never know me like you used to know me. No. For tonight, I'm gonna get my mind up. It don't care that someone's got it. Hands all over my body. Yeah, stay out all night, go where the music's loud, so I don't have to think about it. I'm begging, please don't play no more sad songs, no more sad songs, no more sad songs. I'm begging, please don't play no more sad songs, no more sad songs, no more sad songs. I'm begging, please don't play no more sad
Taste of the good life, can you keep pace? Can you ride shotgun in the fast lane with your eyes wide shut? Tell me, do you have faith in me? Stay the whole night till you feel the sun rays. Can you forget everything your man say and let all of our pain be the champagne? Let me take the wheel from here and penthouse sweet chill from here. Show you the real is here. Stare at the skies, but you only got eyes for you. Even when the lights are on, I'm visualizing you. I see your wonder wall. I get close to you. I watch you let it fall and get emotional. Erase the past, we are free at last.
I'm begging, please don't play no more. Sad songs. Thank you. All right, Trafalgar Square. Who is going to be watching the race on Sunday? Who are we rooting for? Sebastian? Oh, very good. Lewis? That's quite split, actually, isn't it? Fair enough. Right, then we're going to try and get a little boogieing happening now at Trafalgar Square. So I know you've been polite and reserved. You want to see a bit of twerking, a bit of hair whipping. This is Dutch. You and I and nobody else. Feeling feelings I never felt. Boy, it's the way you got me under your spell. Don't you keep it out to yourself. Don't you take it. Feeling for the first time I am like playing. Mister of anticipation, don't you keep it unto yourself.
Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet, oh he. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough to take control of my whole body. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet, oh he. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough to take control of my whole body. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love.
Photograph with no t-shirt on. Why you making me wait so long?
Wait so long.
I promise to keep this a secret I never tell. But don't you keep it all to yourself. Do-do-do-do-do-do. So won't you take it? I feel like for the first time I am that fingers on my buttons and now you're playing. Master of anticipation, don't you keep it all to yourself. To yourself.
Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet, oh he. Just a touch of your love,
Just a touch.
just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough to take control of my whole body. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet, oh he. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough to take control of my whole body. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love. And now my whole week is golden, 'cause I know that this could be something real. Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet, oh he. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough to take control of my whole body. Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love.
All right, we've come to our last song. So enjoy the rest of your lovely day in this beautiful weather. If you know it, sing along. This is Shout Out to My Ex. This is a shout out to my ex. Heard he in love with some other chick. Ha! Yeah, that hurt me, I'll admit. Look at that bomb over it. I hope she get on better sense. Hope she ain't making it like I did, babe. Took on just to call it quits. Look at that bomb over it.
Guess I should say thank you for the hate yous and the tattoos. Oh baby, I'm cool either way. Ain't sure if I loved you anyway. Go and be by my life, my life, yeah. Shout out to my ex, you're really quite the man. You make my heart break and that made me who I am. Here's to my ex, hey look at me now. I'm all the way up, I say you'll never bring me down. Shout out to my ex, you're really quite the man. You make my heart break and that made me who I am. Here's to my ex, hey look at me now. I'm all the way up, I say you'll never bring me down.
Oh, I deleted all your pics. Then blocked your number from my phone. Yeah, it's a girl you can get. But you ain't getting this right no more. 'Cause now I'm living so legit. Even though you broke my heart too, baby. But I stand right back, I'm so brand new, baby. Brand new,
You made my heart break, that made me who I am. It's my ex, hey, look at me now. Well, I'm all the way up, I say you'll never bring me down. Shout out to my ex, you're really quite the man. You made my heart break, and that made me who I am. It's my ex, hey, look at me now. Well, I'm all the way up, I say you'll never bring me down. Shout out to my ex, you're really quite the man. You made my heart break, and that made me who I am. It's my ex, hey, look at me now. I'm all the way up, I say you'll never bring me down. Let's go over there. Hot there, come on. Get 'em up, get 'em up. Let's go. That's it. Say oh oh oh. Stop. Louder. Oh oh oh. Stop. Oh oh oh. Oh oh oh. Now say shout out to my ex. Shout out to my ex.
Thank you.
Make some noise for Little Mix, everyone! Incredible stuff. Thanks so much, ladies. Thank you very much, girls.
Amazing.
Wow.
I could not pull off an outfit like that.
No, you couldn't pull off an outfit like that.
Stick to the jacket.
And don't ever try.
No, I don't think I will.
Just in case you think you've stumbled across a pop festival, it's not. A little bit of what today is all about, please, Jake.
Yeah, okay, let's explain it because we've got a huge crowd. Give us a cheer in front here. What about everybody up there in the corner? There, you're a little bit quieter. What about everyone over this side? Oh yeah, you're good, you're loud. Okay, so what this is about all of you coming together here in central London to celebrate something amazing called Formula One. We've seen the cars out on the streets, we've seen the greatest drivers in the world, and the reason for this happening in London today is because this weekend it's the British Grand Prix, and this man has every chance of being on the top step.
Well done, Seth. Great ball.
Grazie ragazzi, grande lavoro. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go wild for Sebastian Vettel!
Nice to see you again. How are you, man?
Hello. Lovely to see you.
Welcome to London. Thank you. You know it's always this sunny here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Always.
How is life at the moment? It's been a kind of, I'd say, a season of ups and downs. Would you agree with that?
No.
No?
No. I think it's been a great season. Obviously, it's nice to see that Ferrari is back, first of all. So I'm very happy how the season has gone. Obviously, we've had a lot of good races, a couple of nice podiums. So we need more. Hopefully, another one is coming this weekend in Silverstone.
But also a couple of little incidents with our very own Lewis Hamilton. I can't believe that noise is what you're making.
I know.
Ahead of the British Grand Prix in London. We were hoping he'd be on the stage with you. He obviously didn't fancy sharing the stage with you today. Why would that be?
I don't know why he's not here. I don't know.
I don't know why. Why could that possibly be? How are you feeling though about taking on Lewis and the rest of the field at his own house at Silverstone?
Well, Silverstone is a great track, and obviously I've been coming now for many years to Silverstone, and I have to say the crowd is very, very fair. I remember when in 2009 I was in a, let's say, similar situation. I was racing with Jensen for the title, and I came to Silverstone. Obviously he had the boost from the home crowd, fair enough, but I happened to win the race, and got a lot of cheers. So it was really, really nice to see that the people were fair, appreciated that we had a good race at the time. So let's see, but I don't know what the weather is like. The track is great, the people are great, so plenty to look forward.
It's a good point. I mean, there aren't many places where you would go as the rival to the Great British Hope and you get cheered.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the smile says it all. The smile says it all. Today's been an incredible day and a big day, as we've said already today, for Formula One. The atmosphere is amazing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really, really special. They shut down, I don't know, downtown London.
They've shut down everywhere.
Downtown London will take.
No.
Central London.
Yes,
they've basically
central.
shut down the capital for you. That's what they've done.
Which is nice, and we left some marks.
Yeah.
Also great. No, it's great fun to go so close to the people. You can see them cheering, waving. You can't really hear the people because the cars are quite loud, but now you can. So. Which makes up for it. No, it's really great. Yeah. It's been really, really fun. I'd love to go in the car again and do more laps, but yeah, we wait for the weekend.
And just to be clear, in the driver's briefing today, I think you were told no donuts, right? Everyone was told.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, I'm sure that will be fine. Right,
Did they say that?
Yeah, they did.
Well, then I'm sorry.
That's fine. Don't worry. You don't need to apologise. Everybody else was doing it, so it's cool. And we want donuts, huh?
Yes!
Wouldn't be right without. Right. 20-point lead in the championship, driving for Ferrari. If you were to win the title for a team that has waited for success for so long, where would that rank on your incredible list of achievements so far in F1?
Well, I mean, it's still a very long way to go. And as I said, it's nice to see that Ferrari is back. We're back at the front. We really have a say to come at the race and try to win. So it's been obviously a great start. There's still a long, long way to go. But to be honest, I'm really enjoying the fact that the car is quick, the team is working well together, and we take it step by step. So we'll see. We've got a tough opponent with Mercedes, with Lewis and Valtteri, so they're pushing very hard. I think the Red Bulls will join sooner or later, so it could be a great championship.
Brilliant. And I'm hoping to bring Michelle to her first British Grand Prix on Sunday.
I've never been.
Tell her what she can expect, having never been to Silverstone before. It's a really special Grand Prix, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and the corners are amazing. I mean, you've got all the Backets, Chapel pass through, following each other really quick, and that's when we really feel alive. The cars this year are more fun, they're wider, they look stronger, and in cornering you can really feel what they can do. So yeah, those are a couple of corners best in the year, so hopefully the weather is like today, we can get to enjoy that, and it should be a great weekend.
Let's hope so. Your final message for the crowds who've gathered here in London today, what would you like to say to them?
Well, I'm not a man of big words. Thank you for coming, I guess, and I hope you have a good time. Thank you.
Wonderful. What a guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who leads the World Drivers' Championship by 20 points at the moment, Sebastian Vettel. Good guy, hey?
What a guy. What a smile.
What a smile.
What a smile.
I know, a very cool guy. Are you guys enjoying yourselves for F1 Live? Good, okay. So as we heard there from Sebastian, it's a special weekend, the British Grand Prix, and if you've never been before, this is the kind of thing that you've missed out on. Take a look.
The British crowd, freak French.
The crowd won the race for me as much as I won the race. They were just truly fantastic.
Oh, Vettel's through.
We're going to try and get a selfie shot.
Okay, 12.
Scream.
It's small, isn't it? Is that a sausage? Well, that's small. This is home for a lot of the drivers. The British summer is here.
The whole Silverstone feels like a little bit of a festival, which is quite nice.
These guys here are just incredible. We have the best fans in England.
I think people are excited because the sun's come out.
I think it's something very special about Silverstone.
It's a fantastic sport. I mean, thousands of people have turned out for today.
The glamour, the noise, the smell, the speed.
the thrill.
England! What a great feeling, guys.
Special weekend, special race. Who's ready for the British Grand Prix? Excellent. As are you.
I'm ready to.
Yeah.
I'm ready to. Now back up to the National Gallery. DC is joined by some more special guests. What's going on, DC?
Well, thank you very much. We're up here with Zach Brown, who is man now in charge of McLaren. Difficult time to have taken the helm, but you've got big plans. You are known as one of the great sponsor finders of Formula One before that in your previous business. So you've come with a more commercial look and how to rebuild the brand McLaren.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. It's a lot of fun. Big challenge. Events like this are fantastic. Everything that Liberty is doing, and Chase, I know we keep calling it Liberty, but it's now the Chase Carey, Sean Bratch's, Ross Braun show, and stuff like this is fantastic. It's going to make my job easier finding partners for the racing team.
Now, coming from America, and you have an intimate knowledge of American sports, this is absolutely the direction we need to go to continue to grow this sport.
Oh, 100%. The fan engagement here is fantastic. Everyone's loving it. The drivers are engaging. All the teams are here. Almost all the drivers are here. And just great to see, and looking forward to a big, strong future for Formula One.
Okay, Zach, thank you very much. Well, if I can come to one of the three amigos, as I like to call you, Chase Carey. Now, Chase, you were first on the ground when Liberty bought into Formula One. You came with a vision. You've been very calm with your hand on the tiller, aided by Sean and Ross. You've had a very clear vision, and this represents the first step of that, just a few months in to the new ownership.
Yeah, no, we have a lot to do. I think we have a fabulous opportunity to really take this sport to very special places. Look, it's a great sport with a great history. Fabulous stars, teams, venues, promoters. But in many ways, we think we really can, elevate it and engage a whole new generation of fans. And that's what this sport is all about, fans. I mean, we don't do it for the teams and the drivers, with all respect to them, we do it for the fans. And we want to connect with the fans in every way possible. And today is, again, as you said, just a step in that direction.
Well, you don't expect an easy time at the helm of running a sport like this, so we've brought along Eddie Jordan, a man who asks the hard questions. So, Eddie, over to you.
Well, on this occasion, I'm full of joy, and I'm actually so pleased for the City of London, what you've done for us here. Clearly, you started in Barcelona, and your emphasis is on high quality. Yeah. Is this what you envisaged, and how are you going to roll this out?
Yeah, I mean, this is certainly a part of what we envisioned. I mean, what we've said is we want to go to destination cities and put on events that really capture the imagination of the city, really the whole country, for a week, that have the race at its core, but really have a week-long sort of series of food, music, entertainment, exhibitions, things that really captivate people. We want to engage not just the tracks, but the cities in the event. I mean, one of the great benefits we have is we're in some of the world's greatest cities, like London, and we want to make London a part, of the whole Grand Prix, UK Grand Prix experience.
Chase, is by what you're saying excluding cities like Paris or New York or Cape Town, dare I say Dublin, but, is there any restrictions, any bounds, or are you happy to bring F1 live globally?
No, look, I mean, in reality, those are cities, we'd love to, engage with. I mean, Paris, we have a race in France, so we're proud to be bringing a race back to France next year. And, I think it's great for us to continue to build the strong foundation of the sport in Western Europe. But cities like that in New York, we've been very clear. We think there's an opportunity to build the sport in the US, and cities like New York and Miami are ideal places for us, cities that capture the world's imagination. We think there's a fan base that's been untapped that we can engage with.
It would be remiss of me, David, I hope you'll allow me one last question, but the people out here, and generally the people in Britain, there's one thing on their mind. Could you possibly give them a clue as to the future of the British Grand Prix? Because I think to every single person here, it's part of our summer. Yeah. It's the longest continuous Grand Prix on the calendar. Please tell us there will be a Grand Prix in Britain in Liberty's reign.
So, we're very proud of our British heritage. We're based in Britain. 2/3 of our teams are in Britain. it is certainly our plans, as long as we're running Formula One, to have a race in the UK.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's the best news we've had for a very long time. Let's hear it, please. Chase, some of the fans.
Yeah,
you've heard it first.
Well
the
done,
British
Eddie.
Grand Prix is safe.
Eddie Jordan, once again, has saved Formula One. Now, at this point, I would like to bring in Sean Bratches, who is working hand in glove with Chase and Ross on new Formula One. Now, it's fair to say this was part of your brainchild to make this happen in such a tight time frame, it has to be said, to bring it around and to bring this to the streets of London. So just tell us your emotions, your feelings right now, and where you see the sport going under your tenure.
Well, this was a total team effort by the F1 group, and I couldn't be prouder of everyone. We're trying to put the fans at the center of every single thing that we do, and I think this is representative of what Formula One can be, and I think we're going to see more of this going forward.
Well, you know, you talk about the fans, they're all behind us, so why don't you just reach out and what would you say to these guys? You know, they've invested their time to come here.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to everyone. Hope you enjoyed the show. And if you're a hardcore Formula One fan or a new fan, we're looking forward to spending more time with you, so thank you very much.
Great words, Sean. Thank you very much for that. I'll maybe just come back to Zach. Can we have a little bit more time as they're getting ready to set up that stage for more action? Now, Zach, you've been going back and forward across the Atlantic, and so in many ways you've had your roots here in the UK for a bit longer than maybe Chase or Sean. So is there any key differences between global sports, Formula One, American sports, or is it all one and the same? It's all about that fan engagement.
It's all about fan engagement. I think the US does a great job, NASCAR, NFL, but there's a lot of great European sports, so I don't think that's a US thing. I think it's just focusing on the fans first, and then everything else will take care of itself.
Okay, very quickly, who's going to win the British Grand Prix?
That's a good question. My money is on Vettel.
Okay, very quickly, do you have a prediction for the British Grand Prix?
Yeah, I'd just like to see a very close, competitive race.
Chase?
That's my canned answer. We want a great race.
Excellent. Okay, well, why don't we hear from a man who does know what it's like to win and does know... Oh, actually, before we do, I'm not going to throw to what I was going to throw to. I'm going to bring in Sir Jackie Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. So, Jackie, fresh from Wimbledon, where were you playing on centre court, Jackie? How are you?
Not letting anybody in here, I can see.
You're looking
well,
at
Jackie,
me, Jackie.
For those of you who are new to Formula One, a three-time world champion and a great ambassador for the sport. Now, you've been down at Wimbledon this afternoon. I see you've got your whites off and your suit on. And what do you think of this event? You've seen it all in Formula One.
Well, I've never seen London look so good. I suppose it's got a bit of noise coming, has it? Are they going to have a few Formula One cars start up?
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Jackie, you've missed the cars, but the music's still coming. So, but you've seen the evolution of the sport. Events like this are absolutely crucial, aren't they, to help build the next fan base, and the fact that you're here giving your time endorses that fact.
Well,
can I get you to turn to camera?
Oh.
They want to see you.
I think the whole world's aware of it. It doesn't matter which corner of the world we go to today. Everybody's talking about Formula One, which is Formula One. So when we come to Silverstone and the British Grand Prix, after all, this is where it all started, as you know, David, in 1950. And it's been there every year we've had a British Grand Prix. The British motorsports industry is a giant. We employ close to 143,000 people just in motorsport technology. That's a hugely important thing for our government, actually, and for our economy. So motorsport's never been better. Silverstone, the British Grand Prix, this year we're seeing for the first time for a wee while Mercedes-Benz being challenged, both by Ferrari and Red Bull. I think we're going to see a hell of a race. And of course we get as big a crowd at Silverstone as we have on any racetrack that we go around the world. I think last year we had 143,000 people there just on the Sunday. So it's very popular. It's economically important for Britain. We've got a British driver who's capable again of winning the World Championship. I'll be slightly jealous if he wins the World Championship this year again. That means that he's more than 3 Grand Prix World Championships, which I've got.
Well, you can make a comeback. Anything's possible in modern Formula One.
Yeah, well, I consider it as possibility, because you guys have always been much too tall, and most of these other drivers today are far too tall. So if I took it at my height, I reckon I've still got a chance.
Well, Jackie, thank you very much for those words. You've been a great ambassador of the sport. Sean, Chase, Eddie, of course, Zach. We're now going to throw over to another man who knows how to win a world championship and take a look at this beautiful VT.
Ever since I started when I was 6 years old, I had, a very, very clear dream, and that was to become Formula One world champion.
It was very, very, very hard.
I think I was very strong. I felt good in the car. I was able to push like hell, a bit like my dad in the old days.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
That was wonderful, Nico. Great job. Now you know how it feels. Fantastic.
Yeah, this is my home, I've grown up here all my life, lived here, gone to school here, and so now to win.
Yeah!
Yes! World champion! Monkey! Proud of you! That's amazing!
I've achieved this childhood dream now, and I'm not willing to do that sort of commitment again for another year. And I'm not interested in coming fourth or whatever. I'm a fighter, and I want to win. And so I've decided to follow my heart, and my heart has told me to stop there, call it a day, and go on to other things. And it's been wonderful, and it just feels right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a man who last year won the Formula One World Championship and then made the bravest decision to walk away from the sport. But he's here today as the champion, Nico Rosberg.
Hello. Lovely to see you.
Hello, mate. Nice to see you. Come in the middle of us here, Nico. How special is this? Suddenly more camera phones out than we've seen all day. I imagine that is a trophy that you never get bored of walking around holding, huh?
That is very, very special to me, of course, but I've had a massive scare because we sent it out to Goodwood recently with super high security and it got lost.
No.
It was gone for 5 days. I mean, this thing means so much to me, so I've had some restless days, but now it's back.
Where
it's all
was
good.
it? Where was it?
It was lost. It was lost in the post. But it's all good now, so I'm very, very happy.
Okay, don't let that out of your sight today.
Yeah.
Don't let that out of your sight. Now, you made such a brave decision, and you did what so many others don't and quit while you're ahead. Do you still feel like that's the right decision? Do you miss it?
Well, first of all, it's awesome to see so many of you here today. Fantastic. I hope you had a great, great time. And no, for me, yeah, it's perfect. I'm feeling great, really enjoying life, achieved my mission, and now really exploring my next steps, so it's very exciting.
And don't lose that again.
I won't.
Yeah, we'll keep eyes on that. Well, what was it like the very first time you sat down for the first time in a long time and you watched a Grand Prix, not from the cockpit, but from the sofa?
Well, I didn't really know what to expect, you know, because for sure it was strange to sit in front of the TV, but then I got straight into it, and it, you know, I'm a big fan of our sport. Our sport is absolutely awesome. Do you agree? Yeah, so, and the racing has been so cool this year, honestly. You know, every single race, I've been on the edge of my seat, so fantastic to follow. And I'm sure the action is going to be great again this weekend here in Silverstone. The war at the front, you know, Mercedes, Ferrari is great to follow. So yeah, all eyes on the race this weekend. And who do you prefer to win? Sebastian? or Lewis? I'm surprised. Sebastian has a lot of support here.
As someone who shared a team with Lewis for a few seasons, what do you make of that reaction?
Well, Lewis obviously is a fantastic driver, and so of course it's awesome to see how many of you are supporting him. I'm surprised to see so many Sebastian fans here in London, but that's great too. Fair play to all of you. So let's see. May the better one win this weekend.
Okay, so you tell us who you think will win this weekend. I mean, I guess with your Mercedes hat on, you're going to tip Valtteri or Lewis to win.
I'm standing here completely neutral.
Oh, you can't do that, man.
There's no Mercedes hat on, but I know how awesome Mercedes is, and I know what a great driver Lewis is, especially on this track here in Silverstone. So I would put my money on him this weekend.
On Lewis?
Yes, I would.
You put your money on Lewis. What about for the title? I mean, you know how it feels to be in that title battle. What will Sebastian's emotions be at the moment? Because 20 points is a nice lead to have, isn't it?
Yeah, Sebastian's been doing a great job. Even there, though, I know how awesome Mercedes is, and I still think that they're going to make it happen. One of the two drivers, because of course Valtteri has come right back into it now recently, and he's doing a great job. So, but anyways, as a spectator and a fan, I hope it goes to the wire. Last race, that it's decided there. That would be the best.
And Rochelle was enjoying the Formula One cars out on the streets today.
Yes.
She's never been to a Grand Prix before.
Never been to a Grand Prix before.
So you're going this weekend?
Well, I think I might do. Jake's sort of holding me to it now, but I'm quite excited.
Are you going this weekend?
I might be actually. I'm working on my bucket list, so I'll be in Wimbledon. I'll be in Wimbledon on Friday. I've been a tennis fan all my life, so finally I get to go and watch that, which will be a special day for me. And then I'll head off to the race then on Sunday probably.
Got a busy schedule.
Very busy, enjoying himself. It's a hard life. So what do you do when you've been crowned the Formula One world champion? You don't need to go out and find a job necessarily. Is it a case of literally, as you just said, doing the stuff that you want to do for the first time in a while?
Well, first of all, it required a lot of recovery because we celebrated for about a month.
Yeah.
So I was absolutely hammered after that. So there was a couple of months of recovery. And now, of course, I have a lot of other passions and enjoying some family time, of course, as well, because the last 20 years have been absolutely flat out. Yeah. And then, there's so many different opportunities, so it's really a matter of exploring, heading off to California, actually, on Sunday after the race, going to Silicon Valley for a bit of an inspirational trip. And so, just very excited about all that.
Nice. So no regrets, you are a happy Nico Rosberg.
I'm very fulfilled, I must say, yes. Which is, I'm very lucky. It feels good.
Good.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, he's made the effort to come and be here today. One last time, please, make some noise.
Do you have a mobile?
I have a mobile, yeah.
Let's go for the biggest selfie here, okay?
Oh,
are you ready?
Good idea.
But you need to shout out really loud, okay?
Do you want to take it? You're in charge. It's a slippery case. Don't
Do you want to
drop
be in it?
I don't. Do you want me in it?
No. Do you want to
you
be in
haven't
it?
changed.
He just wants to
Of course
use
they
the
do.
phone.
You do? Okay, you can be in it. You want to be in
You're
it
so
too?
nice.
Well, I guess so now.
All those years of making you look
big
good.
one.
Awesome.
Good job. You all look
Good
great,
one.
by the
Thank you
way.
very much, everybody. Hope to see you in Silverstone. Am I going?
You're going.
I'm going.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Don't forget that.
Your Formula One world champion, Nico Rosberg. Can you imagine the fear of losing, the only driver to lose the Formula One world champion
For 5
trophy?
days, that's why he must have been sweating. Even I was a bit worried then. I felt like his mum.
Unbelievable. Right, the photo will go on social media in a few minutes' time, and you can see yourselves on there. Enjoy that. Right, shall we say hello to the men competing this weekend for the British Grand Prix? Right, Rochelle, let's make our way over here, because the whole point of today is to celebrate the fact that in 4 days' time, Silverstone is alive to the sound of Formula One cars. So, you've really got to make some noise now, because coming up onto the stage, the 19 men, sadly not the 20, but the 19 men who will compete this weekend at the British Grand Prix at Silverstone, starting with Sauber. Please welcome Pascal Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson. And now a big hand for your Renault drivers, Nico Hulkenberg and Jolyon Palmer. And a lovely surprise guest of Rennie Arnoux with us as well today. Lovely to see you. Thanks very much for coming. Wonderful. Okay, here driving for the newest team on the block. You've come into Formula One and shown as a new team you can score points pretty quickly if you really want to. From Haas, please make some noise for Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. Two of the stars of the future delivering for Toro Rosso, Carlos Sainz and Daniel Kvyat. Next up, from McLaren, Fernando Alonso and Stoffel van Dorn. And there's another blend of youth and experience as well at Williams. Lance Stroll and the ever popular Felipe Massa. Let's hear it for Force India's dynamic duo of Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon. For Ferrari, Kimi Räikkönen. And his teammate, Sebastian Vettel. Representing Red Bull, the brilliant Max Verstappen. And the ever-smiling, super fast Daniel Ricciardo. And finally, just the one Mercedes driver with us this afternoon. It's Valtteri Bottas. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your current Formula One grid. Chants of Shuey ringing out around Trafalgar Square. Saving it for the podium, are you? gentlemen, one more round of applause, please, for the men taken to the track this weekend at Silverstone.
A really big shout out to all of our Formula One superstars. Let's take a look at what an amazing day today has been so far.
You close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. In your poses, the dust settled around us, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness through our. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this if you close your eyes? Thank you so much. Enjoy your fun. Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? Oh, where do we begin? The rubble or our sins? And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Oh, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this if you close your eyes? Does it almost feel like nothing changed?
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been part of the first ever F1 Live.
Yes.
It's good. Enjoy it.
What a great day
Oh,
today has
good one.
been. That just showed it. A brilliant, brilliant day here in the centre of London. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you very, very
Absolutely.
much.
Do you know what we've done? We've taken one of the world's greatest sports, one of the world's greatest cities, on a gorgeous sunny day. We've just had a party, right?
Absolutely that.
It's been amazing. And do you know what? Hands up who's not from London, from the rest of the world. Please, do us a favour, okay? Go back home, and when you go back home, tell the rest of the world that London remains open for business, and it is an incredible, magical, wonderful city, full of love, and we accept anyone here, and it's just been one of those days where everyone just comes together, and that's just been special.
We're beaming up here. Very good day. Now, we wish all of the drivers the best of luck, all of the teams the best of luck this weekend, and wish the drivers a safe but thrilling race, and we expect to see some of you guys there, right? Yeah.
Awesome. Listen, if you're going to Silverstone, have a wonderful weekend. When you go home tonight, have a safe journey home. But the good news is the party is not yet over because we've enjoyed the drivers. Now it's time to enjoy some music. Put your hands together for one of the greatest bands. We love these guys, right?
Yes, I love them. Please welcome onto the stage, Go Crazy for the Kaiser Chiefs!
Love you, London!
Bye-bye!
Yeah. What? Absolutely. Yeah. What? Absolutely. Say it again, y'all. What? Absolutely. Listen to me.
Chiefs, and we've been sent to entertain you, and entertain you must be. Now I really want to make that happen, and is this gonna happen? I said London, is this gonna happen? Trafalgar Square, more specifically, is this gonna happen? Is this side gonna be satisfied and entertained? Is this side gonna be satisfied and entertained? You better be, because we don't come cheap. Hey! Ow, 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 Every day I love you less and less. It's good to see that you've become obsessed. I got to get this message to the press. That every day I love you less and less. And every day I love you less and less. VJ. So everything is average nowadays. Everything is average nowadays. When everyone will do it as they can. Everything is going down the path. Everybody's following the quiz. 'Cause everything is average. Now you say it's getting better. I don't really see the signs. Say that it's too different. Thought it would be suicide. Not much to believe in. Left up on the shelf. So get your coats, we're leaving. Just do something else. Oh, everything is average nowadays. Everything is average nowadays. 'Cause everyone is on the consequence. And everything is sitting on a fence. Everything will always be the same. 'Cause everything is average. Now you say it's getting better. I don't really see the signs. Said it is too different. Thought it would be suicide. Not much to believe in. Left up on the shelf. Get your coats and leave it. Just do something else. All I need is the ball and the wall, a sledge on the hill, heavy weather. All I need is the ball and the wall, a sledge on the hill, heavy weather. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, all right. Let me see you have it. Not much to believe in. Left up on the shelf, come here. Let your boat believe in. Just do something else. Oh, here, everything is average nowadays. Everything is average nowadays. When everyone would do it as they can. Everything is going down the path. Everybody's following the trend. Everything is average nowadays. I can't hear you. What? I can do that. Over and over till you go unlock your heart. Open, totally broken when stumbling through the dark. Hold me close until we're breaking up down. You're at the core of what I need. And if we've only got one parachute, if we've only got one parachute, you know I'd give it to you. I'd give it to you. And if we've only got one parachute, if we've only got one parachute, you know I'd give it to you. I'd give it to you. Nice to see some of the people in the National Gallery getting involved. Come on, guys. We're all people, that's what makes us people! I've not got my portrait in there. But I still like to put my hands in the air when I just don't care. Everybody! So little else occupying my head. There is nothing I need except the function to breathe. But they're not really first, doesn't matter to me. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Oh, know what you're doing to me. Joking with me, and you don't really see you with me. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Go for it, Peanut. Thing is, I don't know why I bother. I know why I bother with you guys, because you guys get it. We're all one. We're having a good time. Because we're not just Trafalgar Square. We're not just people in the National Gallery standing looking over us thinking, what are they doing standing here when I've got a glass of flipping Prosecco in my hand? And we're not just England, we're not just Britain, we're the world. And sometimes it's good to put your hands in the air. called Kaiser Chiefs. We are from Great Britain. And we will continue to be until we are shoved out. And this is our new song. It is called Hole in My Soul. It requires jumping. Just move your knees, I don't care. Strike up the band. Give yourself a great big hand and all together now. All together now. Strike up the band. Bring down the house. Once more with feeling now. I'll try to make it count. So for you, so take a bow. Everybody gave up till we start from the top again. Take it all from the top, the top, the top, the top. There's a hole in my soul that can only be filled by you again. There's a hole in my soul that can only be fixed by two. It can never be filled. Never be filled, never be filled by anyone else but you. It can never be filled, never be filled, never be filled by anyone else but you. Whip up the crowd, get 'em going nice and loud. Be the only one I see. You're the only ones, it's you and me. Strike up the band. Give yourself a great big hand and all together now. Stay together, hold on to my hand. And everybody gives up till we start from the top again. Come on! Take it up from the top, the top, the top, the top. There's a hole in my soul that can only be filled by you again. There's a hole in my soul that can only be fixed by two. It can never be filled, never be filled, never be filled by anyone else but you. It can never be filled, never be filled, never be filled. pretty good at this. This shtick, this rock and roll shtick that people have been doing for 1,000 years. So if we can get it, if us people down here, we can get it. Why can't the people like back there in Downing Street go, hey? Now we're getting somewhere. We are called Kaiser Chiefs. This is the Angry Mob. Again and again. Ladies and gentlemen, that's good. I like to see clapping. I like to see clapping. Anyone that's in a crowd, that is proud to be in a crowd and unafraid, that's what I like to see. And I want to hear you sing. And it just happens that these are the words. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed upon. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. Sing it with me. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. Sing it. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. Come on. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, hate who we hate, all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. Come on. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. Come on. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, and we're all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, we hate who we hate, but we're all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like who we like, hate who we hate, all so easily swayed. We are the angry mob. We read the papers every day. We like forget. Never sense never end. The most beautiful thing you could ever spend. Working a shirt, name tag on it, drifting apart like a plate tectonic. It don't matter to me, it's all I want it to be. It's a million miles from here, somewhere more familiar. Too much time spent dragging the past up. Didn't see you, not looking when I messed up. Settling down in your early 20s, some of the London or backstreet dancing. It don't matter to me, cause all that I want it to be is a million miles from here, somewhere more familiar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I never been this far away from home. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I never been this far away from home. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I never been this far away from home. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I never been this far away from home. Now the great moon's made for the great to go on. Only thing growing is the story. Knock me down and I get right back up again. Come back stronger than